Alright. Back up then. Otto, meow. Can you hear me? Can you hear the music? Can you hear him?
Doo-doo-doo.
Neener, 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 neener.
Sorry for the delay on this one. I've actually kind of got to think a little bit after that trouncing. Like, good luck.
Yeah, really. That was an interesting one. It's all back. Yay. Okay. Alright.
The annoying thing is I had Sangan in my hand there, but Sangan wouldn't have been good against what you had on the board at the time, so it was like Spirit Reaper was the better option, but I was not anticipating the Demon to come down that easy. It's funny because usually you'd use stuff like Gravekeeper Spy to get him out better, but that's not been necessary at the moment. God, I don't even know. It's huh.
All a matter of the draw, really. That's the grand scheme of this one.
Oh, here's me saying sorry for the delay, and I'm not even the one who's finished siding second. So okay.
Well, I wasn't citing. I was kind of busy with
Yeah, I know.
I was kind of busy there.
I'm kidding.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Well, just for that, I draw 2 cards.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Go ahead.
Alright. Set that. And no, we're gonna set that. And turn.
Okay. Alright, yeah, stand by main. Let's try Graceful Charity.
Let's try something else.
Yeah, I don't have an out to that, so pay your 1,000. Get your discard. This is gonna be horrible.
Well, this is interesting. This is gonna be an interesting discard. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, no Dark World synergy still. That's something at least. Alright, let's MST your remaining one then.
MST!
Yeah. Boom. Okay.
Yeah, back, Brownie. Welcome back, Brownie. Had to restart the stream. It's round 3 again. There were 2 rounds before it just went super fast.
Yep. Alright, Special Cyber.
Yep.
And we'll try and attack.
Yep. To the grade to tomato.
Okay, tomato.
So 1 dark monster. Did I not? Oh, there you are.
Okay. Main 2, I will set 1 and go ahead.
Alright, stand by main. Well, I'm glad I didn't discard this card.
It is my Gravekeeper Spy.
Once again.
So I will actually get 1 from my deck as well.
Oh. This is tough. Alright, well.
Reasonable border monsters, at least. Alright. Stand by main. No, I think we're just going to leave it at that. Go ahead. 1 turn on swords.
1 turn. Stand by main.
This is where I get like Rageki'd out of nowhere because you somehow had a bunch of super rares to trade it.
I mean, if we're doing that, I mean, the rule is like we had to make a surplus, right?
Yeah, it is.
Unless you do the
it is.
upscale, yeah. So would have been rough to do that.
Yeah.
Well, not sure if I can get around this any other way. Tribute.
Ooh. Yeah.
7.
Ooh, okay. Yeah,
Now
it's
it says you
optional.
can target the 2 spell cards in
Yep.
the field, which I'm not going to.
Yep, it is optional, so you don't have to. Don't actually have to.
Alright. Then battle phase. Cyber Dragon.
Yep, I will take the free hundo and poof.
Ghost Dragon.
Alright. I'm just gonna straight pass to that. Go ahead. Turn 2 on the swords.
And by me. Turn 2.
Today has been interesting in terms of draws.
I may have to go on the offense here. Because I know what's going to happen.
I'm just waiting for that blowout turn that I lose like 7,000 life points here, and it's just like, oh shit, where did that come from?
Come on. Come on. Come on, Dueling Book. You can do it. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Dueling Book.
Yeah, it's been very laggy today, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Right.
yeah, okay. Have you got a preference for which one you would like?
Give me the second one.
Okay, then. Yeah, you can have that one.
Alright then. Push out to attack mode.
Okay.
Well, normal summon.
Yep, okay.
Battle phase.
Yeah, to the grave.
And these 2 attack directly.
Yeah. I will just take the...
In reverse order. In reverse order.
Yeah.
Alright.
I just attack lowest to thingy,
Yeah.
so that's just personal. Okay, stand by main. Let's see if we can actually do something with this. Let's go pot of greed.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait,
I mean,
Mobius,
okay,
activate!
it's
If only. Stretch.
Now that is interesting. Is it worth?
Which?
There's only one reason that's coming down.
Ah,
Chaos Emperor Dragon.
I get it. Okay.
And we are going to pay the 1,000 and
Pay 1,000.
destroy everything.
So,
Oh,
3,
send
6,
everything to grave.
12, 15, 18, 21, 3,300.
Yep. And it's a send, not a discard. So even if that's a Dark World in the hand,
Yep.
that does not actually.
Well, it's not.
Oh, Polly! Ooh! Ooh, okay. And to the grave on my end is Dark Hole, Lightning Vortex, Nobleman of Crossout, and Bottomless Trap Hole.
Oof.
I was sitting on a hell of a
Oof,
hell of
that
a
was a
pull
dr-
there.
that
I
was a pull
not
there,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I was not sure if I actually wanted to do it that way or not. But okay, and then with the Witch, I am going to take. You know what? I'm actually going to take Spirit Reaper. I should probably have taken another Witch or something, but I think Spirit Reaper's going to be better here.
Yep.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, top draw, let's go. Stand by and turn.
And that's what I was hoping for. Stand by main, I'm gonna normal summon that Spirit Reaper, and I'm gonna spirit the heck out of that card. Alright, we're gonna hit in, get the 300, and because he hit directly, we discard the card from the hand. Metamorphosis. Ooh. Okay, go ahead.
Alright.
You know, that was incredibly dumb considering you're playing Dark Worlds, but I wanted to do it anyway because I thought it'd be funny, so... And silver is exactly 2 cards in hand, so it wouldn't have actually been able to get rid of my card in hand, so it just would have killed me next turn with a lot of damage.
So, Chaos Emperor Dragon, special summoned by banishing 1 light and 1 dark on your graveyard.
Oh, fuck, you drew it. Yeah, okay.
So, even though it has it
must first
Yeah.
be special summoned.
It does say, no, it just says must be special summoned. Or is that pre-errata?
It's pre-errata. Let me just go back in and ding it up because
Had to make sure of
I'm
that.
pretty sure it said must first be. Can be normal summoned or set must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing 1 light, 1 dark. So,
Well,
yeah. Fuck. That is pretty much game, right? You do.
Well,
I mean, it won't be game.
won't be game
this
yet.
turn,
This
but-
turn, I can just attack direct to Reaper.
Yeah, and
It
you
won't
will,
be
but
destroyed.
you still take the damage. There'll be 27.
2700. And if I activated it now, it would have been 900. So, no.
Yeah.
So, end turn.
I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Yeah, that was probably like the dumbest decision I could have done in terms of what I summoned there, but go ahead.
Well, that sucks. Alright, stand by main. Well, you know the only answer I have now.
Mm-hmm.
Pay to 1,000,
It is,
burn
yeah.
everything. And that's 1,500.
Yeah, so my thing, I had Witch. That
Yeah, you had the other
I
Witch,
could have
yes.
been that. So I should have summoned Witch and not Spirit Reaper. But then I would not have. I mean, top deck Monster Reborn. What are you supposed to do about that?
I mean,
right?
that's a hard one
know,
to pull, yeah.
There's nothing. There's nothing realistically that I could have done about that. Dang. Because it's just like, well, yeah.
Really?
If,
It's at the bottom.
if that happens, then. Yeah, today's not exactly been the greatest day in terms of draws here.
Yeah, well, yes and no. You had, like, the first game was, like, the best draw ever. And then the second game, and then the third game. I sense a repeat of, like, both games that way.
Yeah.
So, you can probably see it right there, Proto Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, I can see the idea of
Yep.
wanting to go into the fusion there.
Oh, you do? You were running Destiny Heroes.
I wanted to try it.
Yeah,
I
fair
didn't
enough.
get a chance to. It was in the side deck, so
Yeah. I mean, it's fair enough. I did want to try the Majestic Mix as well. But the Majestic... Oh, you did draw it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
So I was debating whether or not I take the wheel here.
I knew it!
Because okay, right. I have to say something first up because I've told you this a couple of times, but I have to say it for like your side of the stream as well. Remember that I have 2 copies of Parasite I pulled from what's his face from Pharaoh's Servant, right? Those are super rares and they are completely unplayable in here because they have to go face up in your deck. There is no way in Dueling Book of doing that. So those are up for grabs in terms of trade-in. I did not trade in for this Heavy Storm. I got it from Structure Deck.
Ooh, wow.
I was debating whether or not I wanted to actually do a trade-in because I was looking at, well, maybe I could play Demise if I trade in and get the Monjus, right? But then I was thinking, okay, if I draw Dark Revelation 2 on the tournament pack stuff, I might actually just get one of the Monjus on there and I can save my trade-in draw for later on. I'd go probably Cyber Dark Impact, I think is the next one that's like bad. So it's like, okay, if I get that, you know, that's kind of whatever. This is the only chance that we get to look at Spellcaster's Judgment as far as the decks go. So I took a look at what was in there before I decided on the wheel spin. And like Breaker was in there, that would have been really cool, but then I was like, oh no, Heavy Storm is still in the deck. So if we pull that slot, Heavy Storm it is. And go figure. Go figure.
That's pretty amazing.
This is dangerous though, because like I'm not doing it at the moment because I might end up wanting to trade for other stuff later. But do you remember Regeki is a super rare?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I am sitting right now on the potential of pulling Regeki, but because I have the Lightning Vortex and stuff as well, I was like, I kind of just don't want to at the moment. I don't think you've got any supers that you can trade, so it seemed kind of unfair in a way. So I was like, well, yeah, it doesn't matter how many times
Stupid Reaper.
it won't work.
Stupid Reaper.
Yeah, so I was like, well, okay, I guess if I do it that way around, it's like, yeah, I'll just roll it this time, and worst case scenario, Cyber Dark Impact comes up, and I'll do the trade then. Because I think that's when Dark Revelation 3 comes in, and that's not super good.
Yeah.
It's just a straight reprint of like the first 3 GX sets, like Soul of the Duelist, Rise of Destiny, Flame of Eternity, I think they are. Something like that. It doesn't even change the rarities. So I was like, okay, that set's probably a bust. Maybe that's when I would go for trade-in.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, yeah, thought about it, and then I rolled the wheel. I refreshed the page before I rolled the wheel too, because I was showing the little slice when we were talking about up trades and stuff. And I refreshed the page and then rolled it, and it was structured deck, and I was like, yes, okay, finally, Heavy Storm, let's go.
Yeah.
Didn't draw it. Go figure. But now you know that I have the big spell and trap removal.
Oh yeah, now you have options. I debated pretty hard on trading in as well, but I didn't think off the top of my head what cards I would necessarily want way back then. They haven't popped up on the top of my head yet. The cards I have now were really reliant, and I'm pretty happy with the deck I have at the moment.
Yeah.
Freaking Dark Magician of Chaos coming in for the clutch. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you know what? I totally forgot. I mean, going into the set a little bit here, I totally forgot that I pulled. I forgot to put it in the side deck. I pulled 3 copies of that forced back counter trap card. That when your opponent normal summons a monster, you put it back into their hand.
Yeah.
Like negate the summon, put it back in hand. If I had that against D-Mark, then you would not have gotten your spell card back.
Yeah.
And it would have done the 2 tributes, it would have just gone straight back to your hand, and that'd have been it.
Yeah.
I mentioned it as an anti-monarch deck, and then I just completely forgot to put it in side deck because I was too busy putting in the diamond dude to see if I could get it to work with Lightning Vortex.
And I looked at that card and I thought, hey, guess what this is? This is compulsory. Just a little differently.
Basically.
Shit.
I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I spun the wheel. I got what was it? A super rare trade. But I was a little weird. I was a little curious about it, and I would have to go back and really build a deck around it. But I decided to go ahead and take a Demise again. So I got 2 Demise now.
Yeah. Oh wow, we both have 2 then. Yeah, I would love to build the deck on that. I just don't have the searches.
I do have the searches. Yeah, and that's why I'm like, I may do this.
Bunch.
And it's funny because
you have a bunch of them, right?
My first thought was Demise, King Morden. What can I use to tribute summon Demise? Oh, tribute Demise! Because you can do that.
Yeah, that is a valid way of doing it.
Because that's a funny way of doing it. It just needs to equal stars. But then we agreed for the trade-in with the wheel as well for the 1 trade. So I traded in 1 rare of a Doom Dozer because I had like 5 copies to get the Proto Cyber Dragon because I was like, I want to try this. I really want to try this. And you saw I had that and that to try for it. And I was still.
It's funny because if I had a Twin Dragon, I would honestly be trying to do a similar thing right now. Because like Cyber Twin Turbo stuff is really fun, and I don't have the Twin Dragon until we get to Zane's pack.
Besides all that though, if I couldn't find a way to get Cyber Twin Dragon, Metamorphosis had more monsters for me to use.
Yep.
Because I had that. And I had that.
Yeah, you have the same package that I do that way, right? Because I mean, I've got more copies of them because I think I got like 4 Ryu Senshis in total now because I got 2 from a tournament pack. But like, yeah, I've got at least 1 of each as well. So we've got the same utility pack that way. Oh, tell you what I did get though, which I can't even play, but is the mascot here. I was hoping this would be the victory one, but check it out.
Oh yeah.
I was like, okay, we pulled a Fusion Ultra from the set. That's got to go in the side deck. It's the good luck charm, but it didn't work
as well as it helped.
That's because that was my own stupidity. I should not have attacked with a Spirit Reaper, knowing what you were playing in the first place. But whatever, it is what it is.
I mean, I just got the luck of the draw and got the Monster Reborn, and we're still playing pre-errata. So that was just the luck of the draw on that one, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it is what it is. I had plenty of outs in the deck that could have been it, just Dust Tornado was not the out.
Oh, yeah. You're mentioning you drew Elemental Hero Phoenix Enforcer.
Yeah.
Where is he? Shining in Phoenix Enforcer. I had the other one.
Oh, gee. That's awesome. You actually got the cover card of the set.
Yeah. So I have the Shining Phoenix Enforcer, so that's cool. Fun. That's another really cover card I got there. Aside from that, though, the pulls were about as interesting as you think. I did pull 2 of the Voltanis, though. Voltanis is a pretty interesting card to pull.
Yo, yeah, that's awesome. I actually did play that back in the day because I liked the Counter Fairy stuff. Unfortunately, most of the Counter Fairy cards that we're going to get from here on out are like secret rare. So it's... in the draft series, we're not really going to be able to play the deck. When secret rares come back, I think there's like 8 of them in the same set. And they're all like fairies, which are really good for counter trap stuff. Unfortunately.
Yeah. On my last pack draw as well, I managed to get at least 1 Cyber Phoenix. And that card...
Yeah, I got a Cyber Phoenix.
And I drew that card because I was thinking, I have my side deck of using the Machine Banish card, the card that banishes machine cards.
Yeah.
And then DNA Surgery and all that. So I was like, I have a use for this one. Because then I can have all monsters on the field that are targeting machine cards. And on monster use control, yeah, that would have. I think they would have worked that way. So
system down doesn't target, just for the records.
No,
so
no. I didn't mean like system down for targeting. I meant like if I could make my whole field machines, but if you targeted one of my monsters with a spell or trap card, it could deactivate.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, so I couldn't like wing blast one of your monsters with if it was face up and you had Phoenix DNA Surgery. Yeah, I understand what you mean now. Yeah.
One card I kind of wanted to try as well, though, was Cyber Gymnast. That was a...
Oh, Gymnast. That's... forget these
it's moderate, but it's a Shaman, it's an 800 attack, but you can discard 1 card, then target 1 basic attack, position monster your opponent controls. Destroy the target.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and it says you can discard 1 card. It's a cost for the effect, but it says you can. So, I don't know if that counts as doing it that way.
No. It's discard is so the idea is that like obviously the once per turn is just no. I think nowadays that would probably have said you could like if it was reprinted it'd say you could only use this effect once per turn or something is usually the way it thinks. But no,
it says
the once per turn is just saying okay like you can't use this multiple times. You can discard 1 card is the cost, and then you can discard your card, then target 1 face of attack position monster your opponent controls. That's all like the cost of it, if you will. And then destroy that target is on resolution. So yeah, it does discard for cost.
Bully the Reaper!
Not even bullying this guy? He can't get destroyed by battle either. Yeah, but okay, so in terms of what I got out of this one then, I only got 1 Banisher of the Radiance. I was really kind of annoyed at that actually, because you know what would have been the best sort of like outs to the Dark World stuff here would have been not letting those monsters hit the graveyard.
That card,
So
like, the other one was that trap card. No, the magic card, Dimension Fissure.
Yeah. The Dimensional Fissure and Macrocosmos are both they're both limited because they're both very nasty floodgates nowadays. They used to be a free when they came out for like when I used to play, but nowadays graveyard effects are so much more prevalent that like shutting those off is very very powerful. So that's why those are limited. I did get more than enough copies of those, obviously, because they're commons. But I was really hoping to pull at least 2 Banisher of the Radiance. Because remember back in Lost Millennium, I mentioned like DD Survivor as a potential good card.
Yeah.
Right? It's like the warrior that's 1800 attack, it's dark. If it gets banished whilst it's on the field, it comes back at the end of the turn. And it's like, yeah, with Banish Order Radiance and like Macrocosmos DeFi stuff, that's amazing. And I have 2 of those, but I only got 1 of the Banish Order Radiance. I did play it, but I couldn't find it. You know, it's like, damn it. Would have been really good here. Otherwise, well, I got 2 Diamond Dude. I got Elemental Absorber was kind of an interesting one. I got 2 copies of. Since we're both playing heavy, light, and dark, that could actually work to you know, stop attacks and stuff. I was saying 3 copies of the Force back, 1 of each of the 2 Heralds, but that's not enough to be able to play like the anti stuff. But that's why I mentioned when I played that like part of Graceful Charity at the start of game 1. It's like, technically there is an out to it now. It's basically discard 1 of those and another fairy out of your hand, and it's either Magic Jammer or 7 Tools of the Bandit, depending on what color you've got.
7 Tools of the Bandit would have been one I would have liked.
Spoilers, there's a monster one that comes out at the start of 5Ds, the Herald of Orange Light, so you can do that with monster effects as well. Yeah, then I got 4 copies of Majestic Mech Ochre, so I guess that's going to get traded in for a Banisher probably. And then as far as the holos, I got 1 Cyber Phoenix like you did, 1 Cyber Prima, which I was like, well, you don't really play face-up spells very much, so that's just a terrible Monarch, really. When it's Tribute Summoned, it destroys all face-up spells on the field, which is just not good enough for when you're playing the stuff that way. 1 Majestic Mech Goryu, which is still a Tribute monster even if you don't use its effect, so it's not really worth it, but, you know. Whatever.
Oh, my Cyber Phoenix is a 1st edition, so it's a holographic.
Nice. Mine is not.
Mine is not.
I got the best named card in the set, Super Electromagnetic Voltec Dragon. Like, ooh. Good lord, that is such a cool name. Yeah, it's a Battery Man support card, which I'm probably never going to be able to play, but, I mean, if you contribute Battery Man AA for it, it's a 3400 level 5 monster. Yeah. Like, that's big. And then I got the Phoenix Enforcer as the one ultimate, ultra even, and my ultimate rare in this set was Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon.
Yep. Yeah. Woo. My Banisher of the Radiance is 1st edition as well.
That's cool.
1st edition.
Yeah. On that whole banish thing, I got a couple of Miraculous Descent too, which is like, I guess, Call of the Haunted, but for banished fairies is probably the best way of putting it. That's also a rare in the set.
Yeah,
so
but I got the ultimate rare version.
Go figure.
So the rare and the ultimate rare. So I have both, but they're not 1st edition, so that's funny. One card I was kind of debating on using, and I kind of debate on this as well, because I know I'm gonna on top of the decks that like on top of the winged beast monsters that are used to get the ritual cards, ritual monster, ritual magic cards.
Yeah,
I have 3 Icarus attacks, which is 1 winged beast type monster.
Oh, you did pull
and
the
2 then target 2 cards to destroy them.
Oh, I know Icarus Attack all too well, dude. You're gonna hate that card when we get into 5Ds. Let me just say that right now. You're gonna hate that.
What's that line?
It's
like you wouldn't like me when I'm in. I don't like you now.
Well, okay, you saw me play the Blue Eyes deck, but I don't know if you saw me play my Blackwing deck beforehand. And that is basically entirely Winged Beast. And they come out swinging with some pretty decent cards when we get to there. Keep an eye on Icarus Attack. It is going to be very, very good when we actually get to that sort of spot and we can play a Winged Beast deck. It is an incredible card. It's just not very good at the moment because we don't have Winged Beast that can work with it. But keep an eye on it because it is going to come back.
Are Harpies not Winged Beasts?
They are. They're just not very good. That's kind of the problem with it because the Harpy 1, 2, and 3, they're treated as Harpy Lady in the deck as well. So you can only play 3 copies total. There was their first attempt, I guess, at making a naming archetype, and they didn't do it very well. So right now, we just don't have enough Winged Beasts that are actually good in order to make it work.
I guess not. Wow, that was interesting. That was a very different way of this way going. Like both duels were very fast. First and foremost, both sets were very fast, and both came with results that were very unexpected. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we've had best of threes for quite a while, and it's this time it swings around the other way. It's that is what it is. I mean, I'm happy for it, to be honest. It pretty much means that I need to change something up, because 2 in a row off of that, it's like I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be able to do to switch that right now, but it clearly means that I need to do something if I'm going to stem the bleeding, if you will. I've got to think of a way of making that up. I don't know if Power of the Duelist is really going to be the way of doing that. I don't remember all of what's in the set with that. Let me go ahead and take a quick look. Oh, I guess, do we want to do the wheel / trade-in stuff just now then, just so we get a clearer shot when we get to this next week?
Yeah, that's...
Or do
I
you
think
want
that
to wait
sounds fair.
on
We
it?
could do the trade-in or trade-in the wheel stuff now.
Yeah. So just a quick look at Power of the Duelist thing, is where Neos comes in. So I don't know if we're really going to get a whole lot of new amazing hot deck.
Yeah, we got like
decks
30 minutes as well.
Oh, Destiny. Ooh. Yeah, that's why I'm like, we're not going to do another one, but like, oh, Destiny Hero Dash is in the next set. Okay.
That
could actually be kind of good. So Dasher is cool because if it's in the graveyard, like it's not great on the field, but if it's in the graveyard, then when you draw a monster during your draw phase, you can reveal that monster and special summon it. So it's pretty
You
good.
can reveal it, then you can summon it all of a sudden.
Stuff. Yeah, it's like if you draw Demark and you've got Dasher in the graveyard, whilst it's in the graveyard, you can reveal the Demark and just special it. And then you would get your spell card back straight away. Just as an example of its use, but some dinosaur stuff in here. Aliens are kind of not great, so whatever. The Neos cards are bad. Chimera Tech Overdragon's in this set though, so that's cool. Overload Fusion and Future Fusion. Oh god, we're playing Pre-Errata Future Fusion.
Ooh.
Oh god. Ooh, keep an eye on that.
I saw
one.
that on
That's
the list, and
Basically, for those who don't remember Future Fusion's errata here, the send cards to graveyard part comes in as soon as you play the card, and it doesn't get MST'd or something because it's still continuous. But it does, like, the modern card does that one turn later. Like, it has to be on the field for a turn before it sends the stuff to the grave. Whereas the one that we're playing, the pre-errata, is it dumps straight away, and then 2 turns later, if it's still on the field, it summons the monster.
So pre-errata, it needs to stay on the field for 2 turns, then you summon the fusion monster.
Yeah, I mean, post-errata, it also has to stay on the field 2 turns to summon the monster, but the difference is that the discard of the cards from the deck to the graveyard happens 1 turn earlier, which is, like, so much more of the potential for it. It's like, if I had Lord of Dragons, for example, to make that King Dragon, I could send Divine Dragon Ragnarok and Lord of Dragons from the deck to the graveyard to potentially summon King Dragon, but then I just banish those 2 and put CED on the field instead, right? The post-errata version would be 1 turn later. You'd have 1 turn to destroy it first before it would be allowed to do that. So it's faster, basically, for doing this.
So the pre-errata is faster.
Which is, yep. Mausoleum of the Emperor is kind of interesting as well. Life points have been kind of hard to come by in sometimes in these things right now, but it lets you pay like X number of thousands of life points to substitute for tributes instead as a field spell. So, like your Demark, you could pay 2,000 life points instead of tributing monsters to normal summon it. So that's one that might be worth looking out for.
I'm being asked, what set is Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon?
It's the next one. It's in Power of the Duelist. That and Overload Fusion are.
So they're in this one.
So hey, there's an Ultra Rare that's actually good in the next set. And then there are 3 that are terrible because they're all Neos fusions. But still, there is one that's actually good. Because yes, Chimera Tech, if you Future Fusion target Chimera Tech, you send your Cyber Dragon and any machine monsters that you want out of your deck to the graveyard.
Ooh.
However, if the Future Fusion actually special summons the Chimera Tech, since it sends all cards you control to the graveyard except itself when it's summoned, it will just blow itself up because Future Fusion's got the Call of the Haunted Claws on it. But there is also Overload Fusion in this set, which lets you do... You've seen Dragon's Mirror. It's basically that for Dark Machine fusions, which just so happens to be what Chimera Tech is. So you could Future Fusion, put your Cyber Dragon or your machines in the grave, and then Overload Fusion, instead of waiting for Future Fusion to summon it, banish all of those those machines, and have a big OTK killer.
You know Dasher and Prancer. Not that one.
So yeah, we're gonna have some fun with the next one. I think there's some actually decent cards in here still. Not like everything's good, but there's the start of some good.
There are some cards in here, and it may change a lot of the strategy and such when we get there.
Yep. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, let me go take a look. So we've just done Enemy of Justice. The tournament pack here is Tournament Pack 8. If I remember rightly, the highlights of that is Monarchs as rares. I think Feather Duster is in there as well, actually.
What's your strategy lets you fusion summon its opponent's machine monsters and Cyber Dragon? Ooh.
Yeah, we'll get to some of the other techs of hopefully Chimera Tech Fortress and stuff will come in later. Yeah, so Tournament Pack 8 is pretty good. Then the structure deck is Invincible Fortress, which is not the best one, but I think there's still a couple of decent cards in there. But yeah, I think it's the tournament pack is probably the big one from this set. I'm gonna go take a look at that real quick. Actually, I do this on when I like show this stuff on my own stream too. So I can do it with you here as well. Makes sense. 2006 tournament pack 8. Harpy's Feather Duster is a super rare in TPA.
Tournament Pack 8, and that's the tournament packs. Yep.
That's the tournament pack on the wheel in this spin. Magical Arm Shield is the Ultra. Slate Warrior, whatever. Dude Name's Dark Witch is cute, I guess, but whatever. All of the Monarchs that we've had so far are rares.
So Tournament Pack 8. Oh, that's the last of the tournament packs.
Yep. And then we're on to Champion Packs is the next one when they come back. The other key thing I'm seeing in here, Ultimate Offering is a common in here. That is a pretty... We won't have the full power of it, I don't think, because we don't have gadgets. But, like, Ultimate Offering's a really good card. During your main phase or your opponent's battle phase, you can pay 500 life points. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon or set one monster. From your hand, obviously. And that is not once per turn. So yeah, this was a card that was in the UD structure deck, I believe, or starter deck even, right from the beginning. So if we were playing like the history of, we'd have had this card from the very start. But yeah, there's a chance of getting more copies of the Monarchs for you, or just copies in general for me. And the big prize is Feather Duster. So I'm pretty sure we're going to take the wheel on this one and hope to get the Tony packs. But obviously, that is a choice you need to make yourself as well.
Fair enough.
I will leave it to you on that one. Thank you for playing. GG's today. That was great. I'm honestly happy for that. Like, I know it seems dumb, but I mean, I made way too big of a mistake in that last game. I didn't deserve to win that one when I took Spirit Reaper off.
I was looking
of which.
Okay, so one mistake I was going to point out. The very first duel, I had Mystical Space Typhoon set, and I didn't activate it when you activated Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. So I didn't get a chance to activate my Mystical Space Typhoon before you activated your Phoenix Wing Burst, which may have switched the game around at my end, but...
Oh yeah, it would have,
But that was my fault. That was my fault. I didn't think of that. Yeah. But either way, that's details another day.
And hey, I mean, this just goes to show a little bit of what I've been saying for the longest time off of this. It is not as one-sided as the scorecard would have made it look, because man, like, these games were awesome that way, and you came out on top on both of them. So it's like this honestly, the win-loss rate does not reflect how well you've played in a lot of this. So I'm glad that that's actually starting to be at least a little bit more representative in these most recent games.
Just shows that these things are a lot closer than they should be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what? That Dark Magician of Chaos is actually coming clutch, though. I was worried when you didn't take CD, but that DMOC is like hosed me today.
I mean,
So,
when I got to use Dark World Lightning twice in one game and got rid of your field, pretty much, like that was like the big thing.
Yep.
And again, everything, the draws for both ends went so well versus so poorly. I really only think that one game where you like had the exact amount of life points needed to end me, I think the only reason that went as long as it did is because you were holding back just a bit, just so that you didn't wait, you were eager waiting for me to start something just in case. But since I couldn't,
Yeah. So that game, the main reason I held the Majestic Met back is because I had Cyber Dragon in hand too. That's the whole reason I played one copy of the Majestic Met to try it out, because Cyber Dragon plus that is 4,500 attack on board that turn. It's a very big power swing. So I was like, I'm gonna hold this back a bit just to see what happens first, and then it's like, oh well, I guess if I'm gonna have exact lethal off it, and I know you can't cylinder me,
and
then I might.
Then the last possible turn, I could have drawn it. I drew the exchange magic card, which I was hoping you would activate the magic card so I could discard the Silva or whatever Dark World monster I had and just summon a monster. But you just went straight for the monster, so go figure.
Yeah. I try not to like overextend if I can avoid it, but. Alright, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do the thing with this. Again, thank you very much for playing. I guess we will probably see you Monday rather than Sunday stuff, unless we really want to do it on Sunday. Because I know we haven't done as many recently, but it depends what's going on otherwise.
I do need to explain something off camera, so I'll explain that off camera when I get a chance. So we may play more of this another day, but again, that's to be explained off camera and later.
Alright, sounds good to me. Okay, GG's again, and get the wheel and or trade in, depend what you want to do that way. Get that sorted out so we can just draft the next set for as we go, and
alright,
go from there. If you want to like consider your trade in stuff, if you end up doing that and don't want to do the best out on stream just now, just like say that's what you're gonna do, and then you can always just say next time, oh, I took these cards off it, right? Because I know it's a bit on the spot sometimes to sort of think, oh, I need to take these exact ones off it if I'm giving up the wheel, etc. So if you need to take time for it, just do so.
That makes sense. All right. Have a good one.
Later, dude.
Talk to you in a bit then.
Yep.
A freaking amazing that ended the way it did. A freaking amazing. Oh, wow. You know how happy I am right now.
Number one.
Yeah. Luigi wins.
I'm a Luigi.
Luigi wins.
I'm a Luigi. Number one.
Luigi wins. I was kind of hoping to use that sound effect whenever I do win a duel, but I never had a chance to pop it up whenever I get a chance. The only other way I can express how happy I am... Oh, whoops. That did not work the way I wanted it to. That did not work the way I wanted it to. Oh well. Close that. Oh well. I'll show that later. I'll just show that in the chat room later. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and just spin the wheel and then just go from there. I'm curious on what the trade-in I could make up in this case. But yeah, we're just gonna spin the wheel. We'll try trade-in next time, I think, because trade-ins will make a difference, I think, when we get the cards we're looking for. Alright, so second winner wheel spin. Yay! Go for broke! Whoops. Oh! 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 Drats! Drats. Look how close I got. Look how close I got! That got so close! That's funny. Oh. That's funny. No tournament packs, no upscale, but that's fine. Alright. Close that. Alright, so that is a super rare from Enemy of Justice. I was having fun spinning the wheel. It's not often I get to spin the wheel, you know? So one super rare. Not ultra rare, but super rare. Victory Viper. If this card destroys an opponent's monster attack that bottle, activate one effect. Gain 4 on attack. Target one face-off spell trap card. Destroy it. Special summon one option token. That's actually an interesting card there. Majestic Mech. Goryu! That's piercing battle damage. That's not bad. Oh yeah, the Super Electromagnetic Voltec Dragon. Oh yeah, we did get one of these, yeah. Wild Wingman. So I didn't get to show off the fusion that I wanted to show off, but that's still not bad. I could get Clock Tower, funny enough. I think I would want another Cyber Phoenix, just because I want the Cyber Phoenix. Yeah, only 60 cards. Yep. Cyber Phoenix. Majestic Mech. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Cyber Phoenix. Boink. Now I got 2 first editions. Haha! Alright. So the only other thing then is a trade-in. Would there be anything in particular I would want from this? Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I would really necessarily want from this pack at this point. Like, I'm pretty happy with, yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I pulled from here. I mean, maybe I would like to have Majestic Mech. Just to have 3 of them, just so I have a chance, option to have that. Okay, so Actually, maybe we'll run Vanisher the Radiance. Let's see. Is there any surplus of rares I have here? I don't think so. Despite the idea, yeah, I really don't have a surplus of rares here. That's pretty amazing, actually. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Huh. Oh, I do have. Huh. I'm gonna have to raise some questions. Huh. Wow, that's pretty amazing, actually. I have no surpluses of rares. Wow, I'm actually pretty amazed at that. Well, That raises a question then. What is Marco? Where's Marco? Is Marco from the previous pack? Or is Marco like a trap card? It may come from the previous deck. Oh well, I don't care. What's my collection of super rares then? Oh. Huh. Wow. I guess we're gonna just trade a common for another common. Jeez, that's a decision then. I guess I would want another Avalanche Asa. And I guess I'll trade away a Blazing Hilta. Just because there's that. Hey, Madman. We were just about to finish the stream, actually, because about 10 to 40 minutes from now, Brownie's actually about to stream up some, D&D, I think? Stretch. So, fixing to head out, fixing to get some food, and fixing to switch it over to Brownie's side. So, be sure you guys actually, switch over to that when it comes around. And yeah, what an end! I am happy. I am a happy kid. Oh man, I can't believe that. Alright, let me hold on. Can I just open this? Yes, I can. There's how happy I am. We're ending this stream on this. This is me as my happy rainbow. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah. No. I just saw this a minute ago and I love it. I freaking love it. It is the most adorable thing I've ever seen from Rainbow. Like, wow. I may switch one of my notifications on my own stream to this, actually. Kill it! Kill it with fire! Nah, don't kill it. It's cute. Alright. So, back to Dueling Book here. And this is a deck that won it for me the second time round. It's pretty much the same as the first time. Virgin and Holy Flames! Maybe another time. But yeah, like I said, ending the stream here. Thanks for everyone for watching. Tune in about 10, 40 minutes from now, maybe. We don't know yet. But Ronnie will be around for his stream of D&D, I believe. So everyone be ready for that one when it comes around. And yeah, I'm going to thank you all for watching, and we're going to end the stream there. So thanks for watching, folks. Next time, we don't know when next time will be. We're we're trying for next week. But as I mentioned on Stream at the End, have mentioned the cow something in particular that happened. But until then, we'll just go from there. Until then, thanks for watching, and until next time, folks, take care. Stay charged with joy. Bye-bye!